And now we're going to talk about digital inclusion in Saudi Arabia. Please welcome His Excellency Abdullah Alswaha, Minister of Communications and Information Technology, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to share with us some of the advancements in digital inclusion in the kingdom. Your Excellency. Thank you.
The global cost of gender inequality is close to $7 trillion. That's almost 7% of the global economy and more than the joint combined output of 6 G20 nations. According to the UN, the world, us, we're not on track to achieve the goal by 2030. As a matter of fact, in some of these targets, it will take us 286 years. Over the next 3 minutes, I'm going to share with you a story of how a nation has achieved its economic prosperity and diversification under the leadership of Prince Mohammed bin Salman by focusing on gender equality in digital. This story, and I trust me when I say this because I witnessed it firsthand, started when I was working for the Silicon Valley. That was the first time I met His Royal Highness. And he shared with us a vision, how he intends to empower people by focusing on women and youth, safeguard the planet and shape new frontiers while diversifying our economy. And fast forward to today, we have a lot to celebrate. I was told that MISC are here. Can I hear from MISC? So we started with MISC, with Saudi codes touching 1 million women and youth with coding with a game called Minecraft. And it's no wonder that this story has only helped us achieve becoming the grandest and the boldest success story on planet Earth. But wait for this, it helped us achieve the highest success story in the most innovative platform known to humanity, sending the first Arab astronaut to the International Space Station, Rayana Barnawi. Rayana, as a cancer researcher, she has devoted her life to fighting and predicting cancer. And as a matter of fact, in addition to Rayana, the woman in the middle is actually my Chief of Staff, Noura Zaid, who has been the heartbeat and the executive force multiplier behind most of our successes in tech and digital space and STEM. And speaking of remarkable women, I have to talk about Dima Yahya, our General Secretary for the Digital Cooperation Organization, how we have pledged under the leadership of His Royal Highness, joining hands with 16 like-minded nations to make sure that we connect the unconnected, leave no one behind in 3 continents. And last but not least, I have to talk about Dr. Latifa Al-Abdel Karim, who sits on the UN Secretary General AI Advisory Board, helping humanity achieve the outcomes of the Summit of the Future with a human-centric AI, tackling the most pressing challenges in governance, ethics, and regulation. So it's no wonder that as we achieved the boldest and the highest success story in women empowerment in tech, space, and STEM under the leadership of His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman, year in, year out, we have celebrated becoming a top 5 nation by the UN, by ITU, by UNDP, by the World Economic Forum. And the team was kind enough to remind me today that my time for my 3 minutes is over. But indeed, the time for all of us will be over when it comes to achieving the SDGs by 2030 if we do not start with empowering women in tech and digital. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, can I speak with you? Can I speak with you?
Please.
Oh, of course. I just wanted to take a few moments, of course, being a woman, I am charged by seeing so many women lead these initiatives. Why was it important for Saudi Arabia to do this and have women just really be the cornerstone for all the movements going forward?
It's 50% of our productivity, prosperity, and future. So it's only natural that as we move from 7% women empowerment in tech, which was a position we did not want to be, to achieving 35%, surpassing the Silicon Valley average, the EU average, and even the G20 average, becoming the most successful story. And hear this, we have achieved our economic diversification by achieving 50% of our economy today becoming non-oil.
And tell me briefly, what has this done for other women in the country, seeing women lead these initiatives? It's got to be inspiring.
I bet you're going to hear it from Noura, Dima, and the rest of the girls that we have here, how this has really not only transformed their lives, but have helped them contribute to a region on how we can tackle the most pressing issues. These women have led the study in collaboration with ITU on how we can connect the unconnected world, how we can deliver non-terrestrial networks to connect from satellite communication to devices. They have worked empowering women and youth when it comes to the largest reskilling and upskilling activities with Saudi codes, starting up with Microsoft and Minecraft. And fast forward with AI, they are leading the work for the tech envoy today, for the General Secretary, on how we can tackle the most pressing issues in regulation, in standardization, and delivering a human-centric AI for the world.
Your Excellency, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.